Hi everyone, it's Beth. Today I'm making some farmhouse wall decor. I used 4 of these 5x7 canvases from Dollar Tree. This little bunny I pulled off one of the Dollar Tree signs. This grapevine wreath I got from Hobby Lobby. Some burlap ribbon. Some craft sticks. Truffle chalk paint and hot glue. First thing I did was removed all of the canvases from the 4 frames and all of the staples from the back. You can use some of the Dollar Tree frames if you'd prefer to use those over the canvases. I just prefer using these because I like the wood finish. Once I had all of those removed, I took some truffle chalk paint and mixed it with some water and then brushed it on all of the frames. I didn't do the back at this point. I'll be doing that later. So for now, I just did the front, the sides, and the inside. And I just did 1 coat of that. Once those were dry, I hot glued all 4 of them together. Once I had it glued together, I took the craft sticks and hot glued 1 on each of the seams of the frames where they connected, just to give it some extra stability. Once that was done, I painted the entire back part. After that was done and dry, I flipped it so the front of the frames were showing. Put the grapevine wreath where I wanted it on there and wrapped the ribbon around it and looped it up and just held it where I wanted it on there and measured the ribbon to see where it would go over the top part of the frame and then trimmed it up. So then I just held it tight on the top and flipped it over so I could hot glue the ribbon on the top of the frame. Next, I took the same ribbon and cut a loop. This would be to make the bow. So I just picked a size that I wanted and cut it into a loop and then hot glued the ends down together. And then I did the same thing with another piece, just making it a little bit smaller than the last loop. And then I also cut an extra piece of that ribbon for the center, but I took some twine and put it in the center of the two ribbons and pulled it tight and just cut off the excess string. And then wrapped that extra piece of ribbon in the center, hot gluing it in the back. And then wrapping it around, trying to get it nice and tight, and then hot gluing it again and trimming off whatever excess there was. And then I just opened up each of the loops to make them nice and full and hot glued that to the top of the frame right on top of the ribbon. Then the last thing I did was just straightened out the grapevine wreath on there, making sure it was nice and centered. Placed down that little metal bunny I had pulled off a Dollar Tree sign, and I saw where it would be touching the ribbon and the wreath and just put some hot glue on there and glued that right in the center. And that is it. Really simple, but super adorable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.